everybody, welcome back to more. So breathe in, breathe out. Yes, that's one way to relax and keep your heart pumping. This in lieu of American Heart Month. Now here with more and some great tips is Dr. Paul Wilkes. You've seen him on our show before. He's from Desert Perinatal. Doctor, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's talk about heart disease and all the stats that are out there right now.
So, it's clear from all the studies done and really all the advertising campaigns that the American Heart Association has done that heart disease is one of the leading killers in the United States of America.
Yeah.
And traditionally we always thought that it's going to be in older men, okay? And as we see more studies, as we look into this more and more, there are, everyone is really at risk for heart disease throughout their lifetime. So it's important that you consider yourself at risk and take the necessary precautions to avoid heart disease.
Okay, and speaking of precautions, let's talk about some of the tips that you recommend for us to stay healthy and to make sure that we are heart healthy, in fact.
Yes, so obviously there's diet and exercise. That's 1 and 2 on everyone's list. Something that's a lot more subtle that I find fascinating is that if you look at the top 10 ways to prolong your life, always in the top 3, depending on which study you're looking at, is flossing. And you think, wait, flossing my teeth is going to help me with my heart health?
Sounds odd.
It does. It doesn't make a lot of sense. But one of the leading causes of heart disease and vascular disease is bacterial endocarditis. And where do we get the most bacteria in our bodies? From gingivitis, gum disease.
Wow. Okay,
yes.
That's a little scary. So taking care of your teeth.
Something as easy as flossing once a day can decrease your risk of heart disease by 50%.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
I'm not suggesting that you quit the gym and eat a bunch of garbage, but as long as you floss, it's break even.
Yeah.
Okay? You still got to do the hard stuff.
You got to do the hard stuff.
But it's important. Go see your dentist, floss, brush your teeth, do things like that. 50%. I was shocked when
That's the difference between life and death.
Yeah, I was shocked.
All right, let's start with number 2. The most heart attacks happen on Mondays? That's odd.
Yes, and that's probably because you're out over the weekend. It's your weekend off. You're not getting great sleep. You may be, partying, you may be really active.
Okay.
You go to sleep, your blood pressure drops, you get into that nice mode. Then you wake up Monday morning, you think, I got to get the kids to school, I got to get to work, I got to pay, and blood pressure shoots up, you pop out of bed between 8 and 9 in the morning on Mondays.
Wow. Okay, let's talk about the link. And guys, listen to this. The link between the male ring finger and the heart?
Yes, so there's this weird stat out there. I think it's just a fun stat. I'm not suggesting you get surgery to lengthen your ring finger, okay? But there's this weird stat. The longer a man's ring finger, the lower his risk is for heart disease.
Oh.
I think the women would argue that that has something to do with putting a wedding ring on it. It keeps you calm.
Put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it.
Doc, we are out of time, but it is American Heart Month, so those are some great tips. We appreciate it. Get to your doctor. By the way, I'm going for my very first heart check in my life to a cardiologist on Wednesday.
Good for you.
Yes.
Prevention.
So, yep. I'll have to let you know how it goes. Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, Jason, time for you to make your appointment too, dude.
Yeah, why don't you just do it on Valentine's Day and get the whole total heart package?
No, because I'm hoping Valentine's Day is going to be a whole lot of fun for me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, guys, thanks.